A Comanche Nation-based film will soon be making its appearance in 20th Century Studios' all-new action thriller Prey. This prequel film to the Predator franchise introduces the tribe known as the Lords of the Plains. The movie is based in the northern Great Plains over 300 years ago, during the peak of the Comanche Empire. Comanche warriors are forced to use their battle tactics, horseback riding, and weaponry to protect their people against the alien predator. Speaking with Jane Myers, the producer of the film and a Comanche Nation tribal member, she told me the strides they took to get every detail of the film down pat, from the language to the costumes, makeup designs, and even the end credits. She then went on to tell me that she took to the minds of tribal members from right here in Lawton all the way to Canada to make sure everything was true to the culture.
This movie will be a standout and hopefully be used in the future for representation, not only for Comanches, but for Native American people as a whole, because everything is authentic, from developing our face paints, from the colors used in the wardrobe, were developed from earth tones and earth paints, and everything came from our culture, even the words, like making up the orange totsia, this mythical flower that we have that, that is a key component in the film.
The cast is also made up of entirely Native and First Nation talent. As I was speaking to Amber Midthunder, who plays Nadu, the female lead, I could see her warrior-like passion as she spoke about the film. That same passion she uses to prove herself as a Comanche warrior in the film, she also uses off-screen, fighting for the preservation of all Indigenous cultures.
To be able to do this, I think, means so much, because the preservation of language, like you're saying, is the preservation of culture. Like, it's the preservation of people. Like, going all the way back, like, we've always been oral storytellers. Like, this is our medium, like filmmaking, storytelling, entertainment, like this belongs to us. So like having just that, I think, is something that, like, to be so proud of, not just for like us who made the movie, but like for Native people as a whole, and especially Comanche people.
The director of the film, Dan Trachtenberg, got the idea for Prey when he realized it was time for the Comanche to no longer be seen as a sidekick or villain, but the hero. Bringing on Indigenous people to help with the film from the beginning was a priority for him. He says although they couldn't fit every scene into the film, the ones that made the cut tell a great story.
There's a spiritual link to like embracing that Comanche were very adaptable and fought in very clever and smart intellectual ways. And so, we also had this guy, Kevin Starblanket, who's First Nations and he has a background he served in the military, and was law enforcement and a survivalist and helped collaborate with Jane, and in thinking about how they may have fought, because there's not a lot of written record, of course, about the specifics that are in this movie. So, we worked hard to try and make it feel as authentic as possible.
This is a historical moment because this will be the first time a film will be released with the option to watch it not only in a native language, but the Comanche language from start to finish.